What did your family do that made you ashamed to be related to them? My sister Georgia was 7 months pregnant with her miracle baby when she got spiked and taken advantage of by one of her closest male friends. She regained consciousness 12 hours later, now with a flat belly, bruising near her nether regions, and dried blood all around her thighs. The guy got off on a suspended sentence. I became pregnant 18 months ago, and Georgia saw this as her miracle boy being reborn in my womb. She showed up to the hospital while I was in labor with fake documents. She's a surrogate. I'm the real mother. My parents were right there backing her up. Georgia tried to literally rip my baby out of my arms when the nurses wouldn't listen to her. For the next week, Georgia visited daily and called herself Mama in front of everyone. She'd take hundreds of photos and post them online as her newborn. It got so overwhelming I had to block her, but she retaliated by filing a false CPS report. While the worker was at our house, Georgia showed up with our parents. "We're concerned too," they said. Georgia even had a black eye painted on with makeup. Her husband gave this to me, but I chose not to press charges because he was drinking heavily and didn't mean it. The worker called me and my husband in for an interview. Sam was placed with Georgia during the investigation. I spent every second fearing my baby would be taken away from me, but 2 weeks later, our names were finally cleared. My husband and I drove to Georgia's house where we found Sam basically incapacitated in his crib. My husband physically restrained Georgia, and as I scooped Sam up into my arms, he instinctively hugged me and buried his head into my chest. Georgia screamed, "I'm gonna get him back," as we were leaving. 7 days later, I woke up to our nanny cam detecting motion in our daughter's room. Georgia was holding Sam, who was already crying. She used the spare key I forgot she had, and was humming a lullaby telling him mommy's here. When I whisper screamed at her, she told me to be quiet because I would wake Josh up. Not Sam, Josh, the boy she was meant to give birth to all those years ago. She only handed Sam back to me because I called the police. My husband and I went straight to court. We filed a restraining order, but the judge denied it.